Hello friends, I welcome you all to this class. This is mathematics class, and today we have this interesting topic to consider: continuity of functions. So we want to know how to find the interval of continuity of a function or the points of continuity of a given function. We will be treating real value function of real variable. That's, we'll be considering the points of continuity and the interval of continuity of a given real value function of real variable. Now we will start the class with some examples. So I'll be showing you how to find that using some examples. So in this example, they say the interval of continuity of the function f of x, which is equals 1 divided by square root of 3x minus 1 is. Now the function, the interval of continuity of a function or the points of continuity of a function depends on the given function. Now if you are given a function and that function is written in fraction form, that's, we call such function a rational function. We have numerator, we have denominator. Such function is continuous provided that the denominator is not 0. So this function is continuous provided that this denominator is not 0. And another thing we have on the denominator we also have what? Square root. So we have another extra condition. We have rational function and we have also was square root at the denominator. So we will consider square root and we'll consider the denominator not being equal to 0. So for square root, we have square root of 0 and square root of positive numbers, but we don't have square roots of negative numbers as a real number. So square root of negative numbers are complex numbers, not real numbers. So we are going to say, so from what I've written so far, I said the interval of continuity of the given function equals, so we want to write down the interval of continuity of this function. That are set of all real numbers, set of all x elements of real numbers, such that this denominator should not be 0, right? The denominator should not be 0. That is a square root of 3x minus 1 should not be equal to 0. And another thing is that this quantity inside this square root should not be what? Negative. So we are going to say that 3x minus 1 should not be what? Should not be negative, which means that it should be what? Positive. So we are going to say it's greater than what? 0. Right? So we are going to continue solving. This implies, remember, I know that square root of 0 exists, right? Square root of 0 exists. But I'm putting that this quantity inside the square root should be greater than what? 0. Why? Why am I saying that it's greater than 0? Because we have already stated here that the denominator should not be 0. So the entire square root should not be 0. Because if what is inside is 0, square root of 0 is 0. So this square root should not be 0. So it means that 3x minus 1 should be a number greater than what? 0. For this function to be defined. So we are going to solve. So this will be equal to set of all x elements of real numbers such that, so we are going to basically solve this inequality. We are going to move minus 1 to the right. We are going to have positive 1. So we have 3x greater than positive 1. So this is what we have. So this will be equal to set of all x elements of real numbers such that if you divide both sides of this inequality by the coefficient of x, that's by 3, you are going to get that what? X is greater than 1 over 3. 1 divided by 3. So by dividing both sides by what? 3, right? So x being greater than 1 over 3, it means what? This is set of all real numbers such that that real number is greater than 1 over 3. Is greater than 1 divided by 3. So this means numbers from 1 over 3 to what? Positive infinity. But since we have 3 greater than, we use open bracket, 1 over 3 towards what? Positive infinity. So we use open bracket. This gives us what? The interval of continuity of this very function. So thank you so much for being part of this class. I'm expecting you in our upcoming class. Bye.